These are bred to look like the old-fashioned roses, but without the old-fashioned problems like black spot and being too big. These are nice, tight, compact. They get wide, but not tall. Perfect for containers. Non-stop blooms in all of these rich, lavish colors. I mean, goodness, who's got roses like this? Look at the petals. Look at the edges of the petals. Nobody will have roses like this except for the people who are just out there beating themselves to death, spraying, trimming, deadheading, and all of that. Low maintenance, high interest. Here you are.
And there's a lot of blooms. Like, we're going to be able to enjoy these for a long time, right?
They're nonstop blooms. You know, a lot of the old-fashioned roses, they bloomed the one time. And because the individual blooms were so beautiful, you pretty much forgave the rose for only making 5 roses at a time. Those days are over. More is more, and here we have it for you. Look, a gorgeous red one right here.
Okay.
Just a fantastic look, but see how dense it is. These haven't even opened yet. They're just getting going. But also notice how beautiful the foliage is on these shrub roses. The hybrid tea roses, even the old-fashioned English roses, were loose. You could see through them. They always looked kind of like a mess, but again, you forgave them.
The flowers were so pretty, it was okay.
Right, but now we have given them the competition and they can just go home because we have found something better. We've moved on. Extraordinary is, there isn't a word to describe these. I love the old-fashioned colors because they perform and they make you look like a rosarian when you never had a rose before.
Nice. So we're going to get one of each of these colors,
yes,
right?
Yes, exactly.
So $42.75, you're getting that lavender. Everybody loves the lavender rose.
Yes.
So pretty. It's an unusual color. You don't see this coming and going when you're driving through the neighborhood.
No, you don't, and you can see even from a distance all the different, how many petals there are, but not just how many petals in the individual roses. Look how many roses there are. Absolutely a mantle of purple. I mean, that looks like it came right off of a Mardi Gras float.
Nice.
Love that color, and brilliant. That is redder than red, and also what I love about that, these were chosen, listen to this. You know how these were chosen?
How?
Okay. A breeding program, they had 12,000 different seedling roses.
No, I think it's, wait. I know where you're going with this. It's like 1.2 million, right?
1.2 million.
I don't know why
can't
I
even
know.
read.
Well, you know, actually, no, it's okay, because I was talking to Doug before the show, and he told me you were going to tell me about this. 12 million seedlings. Okay, I just have to say, Philip's been up
since 9 o'clock yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know this like the back of my hand, but this is what they did.
So
this is the way they chose these, is that out of all of those thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of roses, the way they chose them, if they ever stopped blooming, to the burn pile. If they ever got black spot, to the burn pile. If they got over 3.5 feet tall, to the burn pile. Mind you, a lot of things got thrown out that were beautiful, but they were looking for specific things within this rose.
It was the lottery winners of the rose. So imagine over 1 million seedlings and like half a dozen were chosen. 6
and
chosen out of
here.
over 1 million, and that's right, you're getting 3 of the varieties. I mean, really, like, I like what you said. You said a lot of beautiful roses were discarded because they wanted the best of the best.
They wanted the best of the best, and we have brought it to you today, but that's where the genetics come into play. I keep bringing that up, talking to the geneticist, and if you go to the ones, and they were not breeding just for the color, but it was the fact that they were disease resistant, that they had a good plant habit, that they did not get over a certain height. You don't want to have the problems, and these have all of the glamour and none of the mess.
Now, I understand that these are never really going to get over 2 feet tall.
They're short.
Okay, I like that.
And like 5 feet wide.
Wow.
So they're great in containers.
They'll fill a lot of space, but not get overgrown.
Well, that's the trick. You can have tall roses behind them, which is nice, but also because they are small in stature, they're spectacular in containers.
So, okay, so we have people watching in Connecticut right now. We have people watching in Colorado, Mississippi to Maine, and everywhere in between. Can we all grow these?
You can all grow these. These are absolutely the hardiest of the hardy. We went through winter hardiness things. These were bred in Germany, by the way.
Okay.
And love these because they are absolutely going to hold up. You're not going to have any troubles. They're not grafted. They're on their own root. People have a lot of problems with grafted roses. You get a bad winter, it kills things down below the graft, and then the party is over.
Well,
These
what I like is
keep going on.
And because they just keep blooming and blooming and blooming with such a high petal count, if I want to bring cut some and bring them in the house, I don't feel like I took away all my flowers from outside.
No, absolutely not. And I tell you what, I don't have a proper pruner, but I just want to show you. And by the way, I've been planting sedum all day, so don't look at my fingers, look at the roses. Look at this. How gorgeous is that? Who knew you could have a rose? Look, it looks like beautiful fabric.
So soft.
Just incredibly beautiful, and I love the shape of it. Your rose will be covered. This is just one of them. You're getting 3 different ones in this collection, chosen from the 1.2 million seedlings. They chose 6 out of the 1.2 million. We have 3 of them here in this collection.
It's exciting.
It's very exciting. It's the genetics.
About this, if you think about like the best of the best, and I think about like the most expensive cars, I'm never going to drive one. I probably will never even sit in one. You think about like the diamond rings you see on some of these celebrities, you know, the ring. Maybe I'll see one in a magazine, probably never gonna wear one. But when it comes to the best of the best roses, now, this is something everyone can basically afford because you're getting 3 of them for $42.75. Now, the best of the best is actually affordable.
Right. And why not have the best of the best?
I'm not going to wear the couture dress, but I will have the couture rose.
Exactly. But you'll have the couture look. The thing is, though, is that this has got the off-the-rack price with the couture look. That's what
Please,
I'm like.
off the rack. This is like that big discount store price, but you're getting really like runway roses.
It's about, it's not about spending the most money. It's about making the best choices.
The right ones.
And we brought you the right plants, and that's what we have here today. These 3 roses, the most dramatically beautiful of any of our shrub roses, and also the fact that they went through all of these trials. These were the winners. These 3 emerged from 1.2 million that were in the plant evaluation trials. And a lot of beauties got sent to the sidelines, but this was like the Miss Universe contest. Look what we've got. And not only were they beautiful, they had talent.
And I do need to let you know, we are down to our final quantities of the season. So if you want to give them a try, please, now's the time to order. If they don't work out for you, we're going to take care of you. We'll explain that. But you do not pay for these. Keep them unless you love them. Let's talk to Vicki in Utah. Hi, Vicki. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Fantastic.
We're doing great.
Are you going to try the roses?
Oh, definitely. I am so excited. Everything that I have tried from you guys have just worked out beautiful. I'm one of them that is very lucky. I have people stop by my outside and look at them and say, where did you get them? Where did you get that? And I just feel like putting a little sign out saying QVC.
Well, you know, Vicki, isn't that interesting? Because you're in Utah. We had our last caller was in Missouri, and you know what? You guys both said the same thing. She said she lived on a main street and was constantly telling everybody about her flowers. So, you know, the common denominator here is Cottage Farms.
Exactly.
Well, good.
Well, you can trust them. I had a big wedding last summer, and it was the talk of everybody. So
oh, how nice.
I can't say anything, but I did want to know, do these have smell? Fragrance?
These have a light fragrance. These are not the overpowering fragrance, but they have a light fragrance, but more petals than you've ever seen. That's what I loved most about them.
Yeah.
Oh, they remind you of a peony almost, one of the big peonies.
No, I agree with you. I agree. The pink one looks like a peony, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I thought the same thing, and I have to tell you, this apricot color one does look like a pink grapefruit cut open to me.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Oh, well, Vicki, I am so glad you called. Thank you so much. And of course, these will be shipped, you know, because you've done this before, but they'll be shipped to you right at the right time.
Yes, ma'am. You guys have a good day. You
Thanks,
made fine.
Vicki.
Good.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Vicki.
So I love this. We have a caller in Utah who says her yard is the talk of the town. Everybody loves her, how beautiful her flowers are. We had a caller from Missouri. She said the exact same thing. Now, they sound like women who care about their gardens and take good care of them. But do you know what the common denominator is? Not where they live, 2 totally different climates. The common denominator is they pick their flowers with Cottage Farms.
Right. And we're known for our roses. We search high and low to find the right ones because we don't want them to just be beautiful. We want them to be durable. It's all about the genetics, and we bring the sturdy house for you, and it's already decorated.
Shipping and handling is included. Over 1,200 have now been ordered. Just $42.75 for the best of the best. Over 1 million seedlings were looked at. Only 6 were chosen for this selection, and then we got 3 out of the 6.
Wow.
Pretty amazing. Our today's special value is coming up in just about an hour. And already 53,000 have been ordered today. Very, very popular. I'm talking about the Rainbow Magic Carpet Sedum. Under $40 for hundreds of plants that you don't have to worry about.
Indeed. Look at the foliage. I'm just crazy about it.
All right, if you want hummingbirds or you just want beautiful flowers,